I looked like this woman who had it all together, when the reality was that my life was in ruins. It was an absolute car crash. So this is my boat. It's a bit of an art form, getting on and off. Can you just pull that down? Sorry. This is where we cook and eat and sleep and watch TV. The dog's normally here. This is the tiny bathroom. So yeah, it's tricky. I was in a long-term relationship. We'd been together for 12 years and, you know, we had a nice life. And then I came home from work one day and he was packing a suitcase and he was leaving me. There was no time to actually process anything. I couldn't manage the rent on my own. It needed two people's incomes. But I didn't want to leave and I didn't have anywhere to go to anyway. I had a rescue cat and we were inseparable. Me and this little dude were just besties. There was no way I was parting with him. So my only real option was to move into a caravan. And then Bear got sick. When he died, I was just like, this has got to be a joke. I've never got over the loss because it was one loss and another loss and another loss and another loss, and you just keep going. There is nothing left, where'd you go from that? I remember just sitting in this caravan and looking up at the sky and going, what do you want? Do you know what I mean? Literally, what do you want from me? You've had my relationship, you've had my flat, you've had all my things. Now my cat. Do you know what I mean? I was like, there's nothing left for you to take. And I felt depression, I literally felt it move in and I couldn't deal with it. And so I was just drinking and drinking and drinking, and then that spiraled out of control. I went to the doctors to ask for help because I felt like I was starting to lose a grip on things, and she just looked at me like I was shit on her shoe, basically. And I think that's the first time that it really hit home that she's not willing to do anything for me because she thinks I've done this to myself. And I was doing it to myself, but it wasn't a choice. I was trying to make a bad situation bearable. I was 6 stone 4 when I went into detox, so there was literally nothing left of me. All my hair was falling out, my periods had stopped. I was an absolute mess, mentally and physically, but there was always that little voice in my head that was like, just keep going, just keep going. And then I turned 50 and I just thought, this is a good time for me to move away and make a fresh start. And there was a job that came with accommodation in the town where I live now. I'd bought this boat as a project. So if that job didn't work out, I had this to fall back on. I didn't think that would be the case, but it did turn out to be the case. And so what started off as being a little project became somewhere that I ended up living on. I'm always mindful of the fact that if somebody from the marina or wherever wants to come round and just have a chat or whatever, it can't look like somebody's living on it. Oh, it's all right, they're taking the boat out. You can always tell the liveaboards, it's because we see each other all the time. But I still get paranoid about it. I still get paranoid that I'm going to get caught. So I'm quite traditional and I like to do a Sunday roast. We have all the trimmings. So I kind of cook here, take everything out, get it across to this bit, drop it down. My boyfriend's waiting there with the 2 plates. I ladle up the food from here onto the plates, try and navigate climbing onto the bed without knocking off the food, because we have to eat on the bed as well because there's nowhere else to eat. It's trying to do it without losing your mind. If I have to leave here, there is no plan B. I don't have anywhere else. I just want some normality, you know? I want a place that's mine that someone can't take from me. This has been like over 10 years now for me, the whole journey, you know, the kind of breakup and the going through the addiction and then the recovery and stuff. And it's like, how long have I got to carry all this stuff around with me? I can't keep taking any more loss. I can't take any more reduction in my life. It's as small as I can make it. And, you know, how small does it have to be? You know?